What's up, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Boy here, and for today's video I'm gonna talk about Legion. That's right, World of Warcraft's new expansion has been announced yesterday at Gamescom, and if you haven't watched the whole panel livestream, then you've missed some epic moments. Now, don't worry, I know there's a lot of lore to take in, and for that, in this video I'll be explaining everything you need to know about the lore, and some of my assumptions for the next expansion. For all the other goodies of the expansion, you can check out the panel online or the official website. I've placed some links in the description. I'll be making more videos about my thoughts on the different aspects of the expansion next week. Enjoy for now. We can see at the end of the Hellfire Citadel raid that Archimonde, with his last breath, calls out Gul'dan on him having made a pact before throwing him in the Twisting Nether.
You made a pact.
Now, we don't know what happens to Gul'dan in the Twisting Nether, but he somehow manages to get thrown in our original timeline, in our present day, on the Broken Isles, in a similar fashion to how Garrosh ended up on Draenor's alternate timeline. After that, he heads to the Vault of the Wardens, where the remains of Illidan's Stormrage are kept under lock. If you're wondering how on earth did Illidan end up there, and wasn't he dead? Well, no, you see, after the events of Black Temple and TBC, the broken body of Illidan was taken by Maiev Shadowsong and brought back to the Vault of the Wardens, where his shattered soul will serve its sentence for all eternity. Gul'dan, after arriving on the Broken Isles, visits this Vault of the Wardens and gains access to Illidan's prison. We all know Illidan at this moment is dead, but we also know from a certain quest line in Blasted Lands that demon hunters can be resurrected if you can find all the pieces of their body. And for Gul'dan, it's all in this prison. So he resurrects Illidan, but currently it is unknown if he will be evil or good, or change between alignments during the expansion. After that, Gul'dan turns the tomb of Sargeras into an ultimate gateway, able to transport the Legion's forces from all the other destroyed worlds onto ours. An ultimate invasion of the Legion will begin. The Wardens that still guard the monstrosities imprisoned within the vault, desperate for help, turn to the only ones in there that can face the Legion and all of its might, the Demon Hunters, thus introducing the new class. They release them, and with our help, we manage to put a small band-aid on the tomb of Sargeras, but we still need to close the gateway. So, finding ourselves on the new continent called the Broken Isles, we begin our search for the Pillars of Creation, the artifacts used in the creation of Azeroth by the Titans. On our way to defeat the Legion's minions, we gain access to legendary weapons like Doomhammer or Ashbringer, the previous owners having lost hope or lost the battle. On our way, we fight Xavius and the Emerald Nightmare, Vrykul and their gods, and Queen Azshara and her Naga minions. The Pillars of Creation must be acquired, and with them, the tomb sealed, or else all Azeroth will perish. So, Gul'dan is thrown into the twisting nether and reaches our timeline and universe in a similar fashion to Garrosh. Now, we don't know if he makes use of the powers of the bronze dragonfly to do this, which I highly doubt he does, but we know that the twisting nether is used as a bridge between worlds. Add this the fact that he's a warlock, able to harness the essence of what makes the twisting nether, and there you have it, the ability to travel anywhere at any time and any place. We don't know how he knew about our timeline, how he knew about the Tomb of Sargeras, but I may have a theory. We know for a fact that the original Gul'dan of our timeline died inside the Tomb of Sargeras. He left markings on the walls and his body was never found. Only his skull was recovered. So if we make the assumption that Gul'dan was thrown inside the Tomb of Sargeras after it was sunk in Warcraft 3, he may still have recovered what was left of him inside the Tomb of Sargeras, and with his warlock powers, he may have recovered all of his memories from our timeline, thus binding him to our timeline and thus making the two Gul'dans, the one from the alternate timeline and ours, one and the same. After something like that, something that makes him know what he needs to do, he goes to the Vault of the Wardens and attempts to free Illidan's Stormrage. The new continent, the Broken Isles, has been long forgotten, so there's no telling what we're gonna find here. We're searching for the Pillars of Creation, Titan artifacts capable of shaping whole worlds. Our scope with them might be to shut down the Tomb of Sargeras, but such powers housing them, we might see another world breaking, along with the sealing of the tomb. They were, after all artifacts used to shape Azeroth, really powerful in my opinion. The Nagas are here as well, ruled by their Queen Azshara, but we will not see Queen Azshara in this expansion. The main Naga villain is called Tide Mistress Atisha. The Naga are sworn to help the Legion. We don't know why that is. The Naga are ruled by Azshara, but Azshara is controlled by N'Zoth, so this might be the Grandoa's scheme I talked about in my other videos, where N'Zoth tries to help the Burning Legion, thus evening the scales of both sides, making them destroy each other, and thus giving the Old Gods the opportunity to get Azeroth back for themselves. We'll just have to wait and see. Dalaran will arrive on the Broken Isles, so expect a remake of the Flying City, and also the Violet Hold is coming back. The devs have stated that there is some unfinished business with the Blue Dragonflight. We also know that Khadgar is now leading the Kirintor Mages, that Jaina has left the order, or actually I don't think she left. I think Khadgar exiled her because the devs said she was pretty pissed about the situation and we don't know her whereabouts right now. I'm glad that Jaina is not present in this expansion anymore and we get some free time. Anyway, now let's talk about the shocking experience. This is what the devs have said that we would experience when we first entered the Broken Shore to stop the Legion. We would have a shocking experience. They also presented the artifact weapons as being the weapons of those that will either lost or have lost hope. This can only mean one thing. We will either see Thrall or some other important character that wields these weapons lose hope after all the cataclysmic events he witnessed and stopped, yet they keep coming. So he gives up Doomhammer to the player, or we see him dying and we pick up his Doomhammer. Either way, something shocking is going to happen. My prediction is that, seeing as Sylvanas will be one of the main characters, and if you still don't know what I'm talking about, check the official website in the description. Anyway, seeing that she will be one of the main characters, I presume she will be given a choice. She could die and live in eternal damnation. Also predicting something happening to her Valkyr so that she won't be able to be resurrected, or she claims the soul of someone significant and lives on. Maybe as a villain, maybe as a friendly, but I believe it's going to be the soul of Thrall, making us able to wield his Doomhammer. I may be wrong. I want to not be wrong, since I want to see some deaths in WoW, Game of Thrones style. Anyway, there is a lot more lore about the expansion. We got the Emerald Dream, the Kvaldir, Heaven and Hell, the place where Malfurion first became a druid. It's very much to take in, and I'd like to fill in with info over the weekend so that I can bring to you the facts and the truth during the weekdays. This was just a video to help you understand what's happening before and during the expansion's main plotline. Also, I don't know where the fuck the Council of Tirisfal is. Maybe that's a surprise. I hope it's a surprise, but Council of Tirisfal Glades, councils of powerful mages, and it's a band of powerful mages and warriors that promise to get to defend Azeroth against the Burning Legion. I'm really wondering where they are. Anyway, for more information I provide the links in the description, and if you have any questions about lore or anything else, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Also, make some suggestions about what you want me to talk about the new expansion on Monday. Should it be the dungeons and raids? Should it be the whole content as one? Should I compare Warlords of Draenor to the Legion expansion in terms of content at startup? Anyway, whatever you want, I can do something else than the new expansion if you're all filled up with YouTubers all over the place uploading videos about the new expansion, but hey, it's exciting. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, so bye for now.